one all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to DJ, Ronnie G. Good morning, my friend. Project Storytime. Good morning to the lady, Arwyn Avalon. Good morning to the other lady, Louise Sparrow. Good morning, Louise. War Monkey, how are you doing? Good morning the doctor, the mad doctor of disaster and destruction, Adega Outlaw, is here this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Psychodorf 9. I still can't quite do it, but it's almost there. It's almost back. Good morning, Psychodorf 9. How are you doing this morning? Gap Stargate, good morning. Brandon Looney Tunes fan 2000, how are you doing? Skull, my friend, so good to hear you have a premiere coming up. Good deal. Mark the Infinitely Tired and Chris Persia, Project Storytime, the Wrenches of Ragnarok are here. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you doing this morning? I hope you are doing well. Pacific 414, good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys have had a great week. It's Thursday. Good buddy. Good morning. Good morning. It is Thursday. It is almost the end of the week. We are almost through with the week. Dave G. Sound says, good morning, Valhalla. I have a meeting in a half hour, so have a great day, everyone. You have a great day. Dave G. Sound, brother, take care. Have a good meeting. I hope everything goes well. Oh, I'm still shaking off the cobwebs this morning. Forgive me. Project Storytime says the topic is bait and switch. Is Lupita gonna be here? Well, actually, we are talking about television and movies. But yeah, I can see where you'd get that. I can totally see that. My audio level. How do I sound? Does my audio level sound okay? It's like barely registering over here. Okay. So I have started the day with a Coke Zero, working on getting off of dark cola completely. Yay me. Because it is bad for you. So, audio is a bit low. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what it looks like. Audio is a bit low. Alright, hold on. Da, 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 da. How is that? Is that any better? Hopefully that's better. Your music was loud, but you aren't. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on this morning. A little low. Anyway, um, so Disney keeps coming out with these series for Marvel, and I was looking at something last night. I saw this. I got sent this. It was basically a clip of how many people watched the the mid episodes of WandaVision, Loki, Hawkeye, Falcon, and Winter Soldier. I was really surprised. WandaVision was the second to the lowest. Hawkeye was the lowest, was 1.3 million. This is the sixth episode of Hawkeye. WandaVision was next with 1.4 million watching. Falcon and Winter Soldier was next with 1.7 million, and Loki was the highest with 1.9 million. Um, Loki, that was the sixth episode of Loki for All Time Always. Falcon and Winter Soldier was One World, One People. WandaVision, All New Halloween Spooktacular. And Hawkeye's was So This Is Christmas, with the lowest. Is this because of the bait and switch? How basically Disney has baited and switched people? Low key, if you are wearing headphones or earpods, they must be really low for volume. I bet you that's it. It's not my mic. And there we are. Why did this happen? Because my Yeti was not my primary. Thank you so much, Lord Thoth. Lord Thoth gets it right there. It was going off of my headset mic, not my Yeti mic. So thank you for that. WandaVision was so good up until the 6th episode, and it crashed and burned. Amazing, isn't it? That's what it was. It was the fact that it thought I should be using my headphones instead of my Yeti mic sitting in front of me. My ear canals. Sweet, sweet baby Jesus. Yeah. Well, Hiddleston has his charm, even if he was made second fiddle in his own show, and he was made second fiddle in his own show. And there, right there is the bait and switch. Femme Loki was the most spectacular, amazing Loki. It was Agnes all along on WandaVision. Falcon should have been Captain America from the get-go, and they got a white guy. And, of course, Hawkeye, it's the chick, not him. So, no more Loki, the Quiet Storm. No. Sweet baby Jeebus. Yes. I'm getting tired of the message. And that's the message we have to look forward to. Psychodorf 9 is this message of subverted expectations. We're going to subvert your expectations. We're going to have a Loki show, but it's really going to be about a female Loki, not about Tom Hiddleston's Loki. And the Tom Hiddleston Loki we do have in it isn't the Tom Hiddleston Loki you all know and you all love and you all care about. It's this other guy. It's not the same. And that's the problem, isn't it? Is these aren't the characters we know. These aren't the characters we love. What they did to Wanda was almost criminal in WandaVision. I really liked the first 3 or 4 episodes. And it was like, where are you going with this? Oh, I get it. And they did. Arwyn, they did. They neutered Tom Hiddleston. They neutered him. Why? Why have you done this? Well, we wanted a female Loki that was the really real Loki. And that is correct. You are under no obligation to consume what they shovel at you. That's right. Just like a whole bunch of people were not under no obligation to walk out of Disney the other day. Absolutely no one was under obligation to walk out of Disney, and only one person did on Tuesday. Mr. Tickle Trunk, thank you so very much for the Canadian $5 super chat. I don't always wake up this early, but when I do, I watch Loki, so I can take my mind off the fact that being awake this early should be illegal. Thank you so very much, Mr. Tickle Trunk, for that $5 Canadian super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and this one is just for you, brother. Skull!
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill. Thank you so very much, Mr. Tickle Trunk. We do not have a responsibility to watch the drivel that they come out with. We do not have a responsibility to continue to support anything these people come out with. And I prefer not to. I will not support this crap. I will not continue to promote this crap, especially when it comes to Disney. That is a vow I made when when they went after Gina Carano, and I won't do it. I won't promote their show. I won't do weekly reviews, anything Disney, whether it's Star Wars, whether it's Marvel. I just will not do weekly reviews. Now they're supposed to be coming out with Agatha and the House of Harkness. It was Agatha all along. Yeah. Seeing that one guy at Disney World, my mind played, one is the loneliest number that you ever do. Dun, 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 dun. I'm right there with you, Project Storytime. Mark the Eminently Tired Bird Dude and Popsicle was okay until it got preachy. Didn't watch Loki or Hawkeye. You saved yourself a lot of grief, Mark. A lot of grief. Mark says, by the way, Marvel writers, DC already did the father handing over his legacy as a hero on Arrow. Yes, they did. Break the consumer competition mindset. Watch old and good, not what's next. I love food. Thank you. Thank you so very much. You guys know what I've been watching recently? I think I'm in season 8 of MASH. Season 8 of MASH. Do you know how many people watched the finale of MASH? This was, 50 years ago. 177 million people watched the finale of a television show. Roughly 77% of Americans watched the finale to MASH 50 years ago. And Marvel and Disney can't break 2 million on an episode 6. Kind of makes you wonder. MASH is one of the best shows ever in TV history. Absolutely. Positively correct, Matt Cave. Tell that lady to keep that chicken quiet. Oh, the finale. Yes. Pat S. I finally got it. Yeah. Been diving back into the Valdemar novels and Forbidden West myself. Project Storytime series finale of MASH remains the highest viewed scripted night of all time. It's one of my favorites. It's always been one of my favorites. That show was excellent. It always was. Love Trapper, Hawkeye, Frank Burns, B.J. Honeycutt, Charles Emerson Winchester, Hot Lips Houlihan. God, you want to talk about a female character, a strong female character that existed pre-2016. Look at Margaret Houlihan. Another strong, kick-ass female that didn't take shit, especially from Frank. Once her and Frank broke up, it was like, I ain't taking your shit no more. Mark the Eminently Tired MASH is my top 3 comedies of all time. Absolutely. And it had so much heart. Never got, Margaret kicked ass and took names. Yes. Larry. Never got that into MASH. It's okay. I used to watch it. I'd had problems sleeping when I was a teenager. I had insomnia really bad. And that's what I watched usually to try and get to sleep. And Latino Slant. Good morning, Polly says, hola, kiddos. Loki, keep getting better. Thank you. Thank you very much, Polly. I'm working on it. I still can't quite get, Psychodorp 9 out just like perfect like I used to. But that's coming. So my nose is still stuffed up a little bit. Think of the Newhart finale. Still talked about 30 years later. No one will remember these D+ shows. And look how much is spent on them. Look how much money is spent on them. You know how many shows would love to have the budget some of these shows have? Do you know how many seasons of a show some of these shows could get away with doing if they just had like a quarter of the budget? I remember the last couple of seasons of Stargate, there was this joke about the fact that I think season 9, they talked about all the money from the IOA going to Atlantis, and that's how they were treating SG-1. A lot of the budget went to Atlantis instead of Stargate, SG-1, because Atlantis was the new hot show. They wanted to put money into that, but they didn't want to put money into the original show. So in the show, they actually talked about that. It's crazy. You know how much they could have done with another $1 million a season? But they made do. It's funny that the television shows that don't have to make do are acting like spoiled, rotten children. Like we can just run these shows into the ground. We don't have to care. We don't have to put anything into it. We can just run these shows into the ground and do whatever we want. There are playbox now. We can do whatever we want. This is our sandbox. You don't matter anymore as fans. That's what's funny. The shows that need people to watch are fighting. They're fighting to get your clicks. They're fighting to get your entertainment. Whereas these shows that gets millions and millions and millions of dollars pumped into them that say, we can't fail, we've got everything in the bag, we can't fail, those are the shows that are acting like spoiled, rotten children. Shockwave, SG-1 was awesome, Atlantis was good, SGU was utter garbage. There's some things in SGU I liked, but the majority I didn't. I love the idea. I love the idea of an ancient ship out in the middle of nowhere that we gate to and that we go for an adventure in, and that ship being the vehicle of the series. I really like that. I liked a couple of the cast. The majority of the cast I didn't like. So, but the idea, the concept, I really liked the concept. And then a lot of crap. And Mr. Tickle Trunk says, he nails it right here. SGU had its moments, but yeah, a lot of poopy. A lot of poopy. I love that cast members came back, and that opening, the videos with Daniel in them, I thought those were great. I was like, who better to explain the Stargate program than Daniel Jackson? You've heard of the term hyperspace for years, but the reality of it, and he's like explaining hyperspace. He's explaining how the gate was found. He's explaining how the galaxy is. I loved that. I loved the idea of that and how they brought people back into the show. I really, really liked that. And then just kind of the rest of it, though, everything around it was Decepticons, Cave of Villains, good morning. He says, I'm driving a company car. No text and drive today. I'm here, though, y'all. Good morning. I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much for being here. Decepticons, Cave of Villains. Coke Zero. Yay. Yummy. I'll get used to it eventually. I just Hulk smashed the like button. Thank you so much, Rabid Slug Ouchies. What is a Rabid Slug Ouchies? If anybody out there knows, tell me. Send me a message and let me know what a Rabid Slug Ouchie is. What is your favorite Looney Tunes character of all time? Skull. Brandon, Looney Tunes fan 2000. It is Marvin the Martian. Absolutely. Marvin the Martian. That is my favorite Looney Tune. Second runner up would probably be Taz. Yeah. I used to love Tasmania, the television series, with his family, and that was epic. I always loved that. So, Taz, we've got a Tasmanian devil. Love her. And Shockwave. But Marvin was always just like, yeah, I'll just vaporate you, human. Daffy Duck. Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. Tasmanian Devil. Of course, Arwyn loves the Tasmanian Devil. Dizzy Devil. Taz is awesome. Tweety Bird by Gun Bunny. Gun Bunny likes Tweety Bird. Of course, then you've got, your Bugs Bunny. Yeah. What's up, Doc? Pepe Le Pew, ho ho. I am here to say hello, kitty cat. Ah, haha. It's a Pepe Le Pew. It's one of the things growing up, going to Astroworld, for anybody who knows about Astroworld, they had all of those shows playing when you would stand in line for a ride. So you'd be standing in line to get on Grease Lightning or whatever other, the Ultra Twister, the Texas Tornado, whatever it was that you were standing in line in. They had the cartoons playing. They had Looney Tunes playing. So you'd watch, Daffy Duck or Bugs Bunny, Tasmanian Devil, Tweety Bird, whatever it was. That's what you'd always be watching in line. And that was one of the coolest things. They'd have the TVs right there while you were waiting in line. You just watch your favorite Looney Tunes characters while you were waiting on your ride, whatever day it was. It's one of the things I really miss. Astroworld. Miss about living in Houston because it's just not there anymore. Speedy Gonzalez is too fast to cancel. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love Gabriel Iglesias. I think he's one of the funniest comics I've ever watched. A man got hit by a double-decker bus and exploded today. We have video footage. I've been watching Fluffy for a long time. It's one of my favorite comics of all time. I don't care if he's gotten a little SJW-like in some of the shit he's talked about. I don't care. Punk Waddle Loki. I also grew up going to Astroworld, Six Flags, waiting lines at Texas Cyclone. I did go one last time this summer before they turned it into a dirt parking lot for the rodeo. You know what? It was so stupid. They were going to sell this land. They said the land was worth more than the theme park. And Six Flags decided to sell that land. And what they were going to do with it got basically canceled. And they turned it into a freaking parking lot. They turned it into a parking lot. Your memories. Turn your memories into a parking lot. Latino Slam Fluffy actually just announced a new animated film where he's going to be a luchador chihuahua. Oh, I cannot wait for that. For those of you who do not know, a luchador is a Mexican wrestler. They sometimes wear masks. One of my all-time favorites, was Eddie Guerrero. He passed away a few years back. Rey Mysterio, a couple other ones that are really good that I used to watch back in the WCW days. Mr. Tickle Trunk. Fluffy is funny as fuck. Absolutely. Yes, he is. Cecil Turtle. I like turtles. Turtles are cool too, as long as they're Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Sometimes we wear stretchy pants. It's for fun. Better than what happened to Geauga Lake after Six Flags failed to run it? Really? Pave Paradise away and put a parking lot up. Yeah. Yeah. Pave your memories away and put a parking lot there. The Halo show is so bad it can't even bait and switch. Plus, Spielberg needs to retire. I have not seen it yet. I have not watched it. I haven't been interested. I'm going to watch it because, yeah, I need to. But it's Halo. I love Halo, and I'm gonna be pissed. I know I'm gonna be pissed. That's why I put it off. Because I know I'm gonna be pissed. Speak for the Dead, coming in late. Hail, all my brothers and sisters of Valhalla. Greetings, Speaker for the Dead. How are you doing, brother? Michigan J. Frog. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. Yeah, I can't sing for shit this morning. It's not happening. My nose is stuffed up still. So, baby, my heart's on fire. If you abuse me, honey, you'll lose me. Oh my God, I've got this song stuck in my head. It won't leave my head now. Da 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 da. Nope. Nope. Seems like everyone is ditching Halo. They didn't care about the story. They didn't care about the game. They didn't care about any of that. They said, okay, we've got this cyborg guy. Hero, let's make a show, but we're not gonna make a show about him. We're gonna build a show around him, but we're not gonna make it about him. Oh, well, there's your problem. You waited all this time. I can't believe Microsoft waited all this time to do something with Halo, and this is what they do. Thanks. Thank you so very much. Yes, I know. It's an absolutely wonderful song. And he drives absolutely, that frog drives him nuts. Absolutely nuts. They changed the origins of Halo. Yeah, I bet they did. Man, I tell you what, Reach was so damn good. The book. The game wasn't that good, but damn, the book was good. Yeah, and that right there's another bait and switch right there, straight from Chris Persia, the wrench of wrenches, 1/3 of the wrenches of Ragnarok. Loki, you know that once they got the rights to Halo, they thought, great, we've got another platform for our ideology. And they wonder why this shit is failing. They don't wonder. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. Are these the death spasms of an industry that doesn't have its legs anymore? Someone brought up the other day, and they said, I forget who it was. I forget who I was listening to. Might have been the Quartering. They said, is this the end of Hollywood, the movie industry? There are other things and other ways to go now. You don't have to watch what's new anymore. You've got so much stuff from the past you can watch. You don't really have to watch anything that's new. The people that are watching don't really care. They don't really care about it. They don't go back and rewatch over and over and over again. It's like they watch it when it comes out and then that's it. It's dead after that. And that's because we're watching disposable entertainment. What is disposable entertainment, Loki? It's Mandalorian. It's Boba Fett. Go look at Boba Fett. Boba Fett's a show you watch once and you never go back to it ever again. It's done. You're done with it. There's no reason to go back and watch again. There's nothing that pulls you back in to go back and watch again. There's nothing classic TV about it. It's just done. Mr. Chickle Trunk, with a $5 Canadian super chat, we're only getting movies and shows of all the IPs we've been waiting for solely because they're popular enough to serve. The message. We've been asking as fans, as geeks, as nerds, for all this stuff. When we get it, it's been twisted and modified to suit their needs, not our needs. They don't give a shit about us. They don't give a shit about what we want. It's all about what they want. This one's just for you, Mr. Tickle Trunk. Thank you for that $5 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. Skol!
Long live the fighters!
Absolutely. Long live the fighters. Thank you guys so very much for being here this morning. If everyone read books and watched DVDs for a year, we would starve Hollywood to death. Yes, absolutely. You all have made an impact, whether you realize it or not. People closing their wallets. People saying, no, I'm not going to go watch this. No, I'm not going to pay to watch this. No, I'm not going to put money into this. You all make a difference. Doesn't matter what they say. And the numbers prove it. Like I said at the beginning of this show, 1.4 million viewers on episode 6 of WandaVision. 1.3 for Hawkeye, 1.7 for Winter Soldier, 1.9 for Loki. My boy Loki should have been getting a lot better numbers. Why? Because he should have got a much better show. They all should have. These were huge. This is MCU, ladies and gentlemen. This should be stuff that's flying off the shelves faster than you can restock it. This is middle of the coof numbers. This is middle of the coof numbers. Should be 2-3 times that for what Disney was saying people were watching their stuff. And instead, this is what we get. MCU. Yeah, that's literally, if you concentrate numbers, just a small amount of people in LA. Think about that. That is nothing. That is nothing. 50 years ago, 50 freaking years ago, 77% of Americans turned in to see a finale of a show called MASH. 177 million people. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. And Marvel's getting 1 point whatever. The average, 1.5 average on shows that are centered around a universe that broke the box office. Give me just a second. We're going to look at some numbers here. Not that I ever do this. Okay, so Avengers Endgame. Worldwide gross, $2,797,000,000. Almost $3 billion. That's insane. That is insanity. That is one of the highest grossing movie ever. You're never gonna get that number again. Infinity War, $2 billion. $2 billion on Infinity War. Spider-Man No Way Home, $1.8 billion. The Avengers, Marvel's The Avengers, $1.5 billion. Age of Ultron, $1.4 billion. Some of the highest grossing movies of all time. And you can't get more than 2 million people, because they couldn't, to keep to a show. You can't get more than 2 million people to keep to one of your plus shows. Why? Because you subverted people's expectations. They wanted something good and you gave them shit. And they're thinking, this is the MCU. It's going to be good. The show better be good. And it's not. Then you get what you've got. You get the low numbers. You get the failing television series. You get people going, well, we don't really want to watch this shit because we don't want to be preached at. We want to be told how we need to live our lives. I don't usually dig into numbers, guys. I can make my point without bringing up numbers. I don't have to have numbers to back me up. But it's very clear someone didn't do their homework. Right there. Right there. Thank you, Mr. Tickletron. So many people have been trained to lower their expectations. You don't need to have a great show. You need to have our show. You don't need to be ready for a great return of Luke Skywalker. You need our Jake Skywalker. No one wants to see Tom Hiddleston femdom fetish or Wanda's mental breakdown. I remember Indiana Jones and Last Crusade was in movie theaters for 6 months, and it's not even in the top 50 film grosses. It's one of the best movies of all time. Loved Last Crusade. Dad! I love it. Junior. Henry Jones Jr. The dog? You were named after the dog? I like that dog. I'm curious on the Disney Plus numbers for views on classic shows and movies versus on the new ones. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. If I could get those numbers, I absolutely freaking would. They don't want you knowing those numbers. How does Beauty and the Beast classic animated movie fare against Beauty and the Beast live action movie? I guarantee you the Beauty and the Beast animated movie is watched more. Why? Because it has more charm, it has more heart than the damn live action movie. I couldn't believe that. I actually got dragged to see that movie. And I was like, they really haven't changed anything. I mean, scene for scene, and it's the same music, and it's the same. It's like they just took the damn script. And yeah, there's a couple of little differences here and there. but it's pretty much like they took the script and the dialogue and the music from the animated movie and threw that into a live action remake with some undertones of homosexuality because they said, we can do that now. Had a lot of fond memories about that dog. First thing I watched on Disney Plus was The Black Hole. Luckily, I have that movie on Blu-ray. So if they do come out with a 4K transfer, I'll buy it. I love that movie. So rest in peace, Sean. Yes. Absolutely. There can be only one Connery. Only one Bond. Yes. The only one that tried to be its own was the Aladdin live action, and that was just okay. I heard I see here's my problem with that. I loved Robin. I loved Robin Williams. I absolutely loved Robin Williams. And I have a very difficult time watching anything he made. I can't go back and watch his movies now. It sucks. It really does. I just end up getting upset because he was like an idol. I was kind of crazy and out of control, like Robin Williams was. So to me, it was like he was the top of the thing. I mean, one of the reasons why I'm here talking to you right now is because of Good Morning Vietnam. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for rock and roll, rocking you from the Delta to the DMZ. Da-dang me, come out of the rope and hang me. I loved what he did. Absolutely. I miss Robin. I think Robin would have a message for all of these dumb woke dumbasses out there. Tell them get over themselves and get with the program. So, I don't think he would play nice with this generation of Hollywood. I've not watched any of the live action movies. Then the kids are in their 20s now, not so much interest. Yeah. Why bother? Nanu. Yes! Mr. Tickletron. That movie paid for Adrian Cronauer's law degree. What a hell of a movie. Adrian Cronauer. Oh, I'm almost to the point where I'm back to losing my voice again. Robin Williams golf bit is comic gold. Yes, all of it is. His thing on catnip, Ram Kitty. You know, the cat gets into the catnip and then, you know, it's like, yeah, I'm going to do whatever the hell I want because I'm Ram Kitty, like Rambo. The only live action Disney film I really liked so far was Cinderella. It was well cast, well written, and far better than the others. Arwyn Avalon. So far, I haven't liked any of them. I heard Lion King was a huge disappointment. I love Lion King. Wah, where the wah, what a wee, what a whoa. Nah, yeah, na na na, wah, wah, wee, wah, wah, whoa, wah, wah, whoa. Yeah. Love Lion King. Sorcerer's Apprentice, not the live action one. PJ, what is up, PJ? We're just about to close things down. PJ, good morning. Thank you so much for the work you've done with Rambling Canuck. Guys, if you don't know, Orville Nation has been doing a giveaway for Rambling Canuck. Thank you so much for that, brother. For Rambling Canucks Gifts and Go. thank you so much, BJ, for the work you've done on that. I really do appreciate it. And the giveaway is so huge, absolutely huge. Really, I did not know that. Dude, yes, that you know, yeah, I did not know that. I did not know he liked comic books. So, oh, guys, I think we're out of here this morning. 15 minutes, almost 15 minutes. I am still on the mend. No show tonight. I talked to Adega yesterday. He has got a thing he is going to be doing, so no show tonight. We'll be back with 7 Kinds of Mischief next week. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the well wishes. I'm going to go rest my voice and get ready for tomorrow for the weekend review with Dave Bob. Got so much good stuff to talk about tomorrow. Can't believe the week's already done, but being ill, being down for half the week can do that to you. Guys, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. And we will catch you guys next week. Have a great one, folks. Or we'll catch you guys tomorrow. See, that's where Loki is. Catch you guys tomorrow. Take care, everybody.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.